Hi everyone. Here I'll be presenting my final course project for the Human Factors in AI. Adaptive ML based math tutoring system is what we'll be looking at. And here we'll have a problem and a tax analysis. So the problem we're looking at is kids struggling with a one size fits all math instruction. And the task we have here is to be able to access mastery. Then we'll now adapt the difficulty to the child's learning, and then we'll also guide their learning. The insights we'll be looking at will be one, we want to ensure we minimize too upfront testing. We realize that there are a lot of testing that happens to understand the child's ability, and also want to use a real time adaptation of the child's learning. Now, the user experience and AI considerations. Then the user interaction we'll be looking at is that kids will be answering questions, and then the system adapts their learning towards it. Parents and teachers will have dashboards to view the recommendations that the AI will be providing. Now, the user experience we want from this AI is we have our inputs, interaction data. We want to ensure that the accuracy, time to answer, and then we also provide hints used. Then the engagement patterns. We also want to look at how the kids are dropping off and their preferred content types. And also some inputs we will use will be the parent reported learning goals. So what the parents actually want for the kids. Then some feedback loops we'll be looking at will be child's performance continuously fine-tuned to difficulty levels, and we'll look at the parent feedback periodically to help recalibrate learning goals. Then educator corrections will also help improve model. And transparency of recommendations would avoid exposing raw data, raw model internals, but give enough context to build trust, like simple explanations for the kids. Parents will get a high level information like what data was collected, how recommendations were generated, and why specific lessons were chosen. Communicating uncertainty will be clear for parents. Parents' dashboard will show recommendation confidence level like high confidence or needs more data. Things like we are still learning about your child will also be used. This kindly have them read more passages. So this will give the more confidence to the parents to say, hey, um, my kids are still lagging because of these particular things. We'll also have some privacy considerations. We'll treat child data as very sensitive information. Learning performance data revealing cognitive patterns will also be included because we see all these things as the child's privacy information. Behavioral and engagement data will be protected. Potentially identifying identifiable information like the child's name, house address, age will also be protected. Laws will be incorporated will be the COPA, the GRPD, PR, and the PPDA. These laws will protect rights such as requiring parent consent, data minimization, and bans behavioral targeted advertising. Mandatory consent will be supported with these laws. Rights to withdraw and secure storage, data retention. The obligations will be binding with will be consent will be requested at most times. We will minimize data collection by ensuring encryption and protecting of data rights. Now, ethical AI biases and mitigations. Most of the bias sources we will be looking at will be socioeconomic, when we have children with limited access to devices or stable internet may produce incomplete data. Labeling. Parent or educator reports may introduce subjective judgments. And then learning style bias. Model may assume all children learn through the same modalities. Fairness. Diverse data set will be used to ensure that we manage fairness to the mitigation way, and also we will also ensure that we have audits on how the model model is being trained and using information. Accountability, we'll have traceable logs of model versions, and then we also have human review, whereby parents and educators can override recommendations the by AI. Transparency, explanation for parents as to how recommendations are chosen, and other simple disclosures will be incorporated. Finally, adaptive ML tutoring improves learning outcomes with proper user experience, privacy protection, and ethical safeguards. Thank you for listening.